What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious. You guys are the 11 crew, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. So last time, if you remember, we were escaping the asylum, and we passed out... Oh, what is that? We passed out from the gas. And now it looks like we are back in the mansion.
Again. I need a drink.
What? Okay, we need a drink. So we are now in the mansion, which looks like it's been fixed up a little bit. Or am I just going crazy? Maybe not. But we have some light now. Let there be light. Alright, let's see what these guys want.
How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed... demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine, horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
Floating explosive death.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Alright, so now we have to go talk to the widow. I don't know how to do that.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Yeah. Let me just see if there's any books really quick to kind of raise our occult status. No, nothing. I feel like there's just so much here that I'm going to miss if I walk out. But you know what? Let's just walk out the door. Let's just do it. Alright, so we're at the Sanders residence now, which is cool.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Alright, well, listen, lady. You don't even know what went down there. Oh, I can't do this because I don't have enough.
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Alright, so now we get to look around the house, which is awesome because... You know what? Before I do that, let me see if I have any points. Yeah, I have 5. I knew I had something. Strength. Actually, 5 is needed. I could fill up on strength. But my psychology is really low. Although, I did just get out of the asylum because I was able to... Is that pick locks? Is that what that is? Right? That's this, or is that... this? No, this is lockpicking. I'm gonna fill this up. There we go. So we mastered strength and investigation. No, I don't want to quit without doing that. There we go. Okay. Let's go take a look at this picture.
Day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Very interesting.
Did she really care for him after all?
Oh, here we go. We get to do reconstruction. That's cool. I was not expecting that in this room, to be honest with you. Okay, let's see what this one
A
is.
house of artists. A house of artists.
This is actually pretty cool.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Huh. Interesting. Here we go. Next one.
A house of artists.
See how, like, whenever there's a point of interest, it's in color? As opposed to something else? Here we go. I just caught that. I didn't catch that before.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Huh. Interesting. Wait, is that what he looked like when he was not all shackled up? What's here?
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
Interesting. So that's the painting that he wanted. What else?
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
And here it is. I mean, it is just wildly freaky looking.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Okay, so clearly it's not that painting on the floor. We're definitely gonna look around. Okay, we got some medicine. You know, just kind of wondering what I would have been able to find had I leveled up my hidden clues ability. I bet you there's so much more.
Let's see what the cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, okay. Let's go find the phonograph. I can't believe she's just like letting us roam around her house. We're gonna explore everything though. I want to make sure we do not leave anything behind. Okay, I can't go in that room, but I think this one I saw something. Okay. Can't go in that room. Can I go in this way? Foiled again. Man, these people just leave all their doors locked inside the house. That's so weird to me. Alright, where is the Shambler? Oh, what's that? Is that the keys?
Strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
Alright, we have sleeping pills now, so if we ever have to do that again, we have them.
Diary.
What? Oh, that's the lady. I was like, wait, who's that? Here's the phonograph. Oh, maybe not. We got the key.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
That's an unlocked answer. Let's do this
I'm
one.
not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Yo, this lady is just annoying me.
You. What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Sure. You're just a doll. Alright. I wonder if I can get in that other room. Oh, you know what? This might be the way. Yeah, this is big enough. It might actually lead out the other way. So ugly looking. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh, what's that? That looks like that knife, that ceremonial knife. Actually, no, I think the other one was like really curved. Funky masks.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Very interesting. Wait, why is there something that I would need to hide in? You see that? There's a cabinet there. It's very odd. There must be something that goes
The
down
man
in this room.
transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
I mean, this is pretty cool. I got to be honest. Oh, I just filled up my lighter. That's cool. Here it is. This is it. The Shambler has its own stage. And here we go. Knew there was something with this thing. Oh my god. Behind you, dude. Oh. What? That's insane. That's crazy. I'm not scared. You're scared. Yo, those things totally remind me of Resident Evil, the first one, like the first time I played it way back in the day. Okay. That was pretty crazy.
What was that?
That was pretty crazy. So I imagine that we have to destroy the painting. Come on. Oh, come on. I don't think he saw us. Come on. We can do this. I know we can do this. We can do this, guys. Yes, no, maybe so.
Down.
All right.
This dagger looks different.
Hurry up. Come on. I knew these knives were going to come in handy. Oh my god. Please go out to the left so I can go out the right. No. Alright, so he sees the glass on the floor. He's walking around like a creeper. Okay. He's going out to the right, which sucks, but we're going to have to make do. No. No. No, don't catch me. Please tell me you didn't catch me. Please tell me you didn't catch me. Yo, this part is insane. Come on, he doesn't hear us. I really need this jerk to go out to the left. Okay, he's clearly not listening to me. Okay, that's fine. Oh shit. Come on. Oh. Oh. This part is going to take me a minute, guys. Oh, come on. I'm gonna wait like another 5 seconds. Okay. Oh, he got me. He got me. Run to it quick. Got it. Yes. Take that, evil succubus. Laters. Oh, no, no. Cut his hand. Cut his hand. Cut his hand. Yes. Bye. Yo. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I think we're going in. Stab it. Do it. Oh, nobody else sees it, just us. Did you really not see that?
You won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Yeah, the painting was cursed. Oh, I can't do that.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Well, then that's where we need to go.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
That dagger was awesome. That was a terrifying part. I did not think I was going to be able to beat it. Oh, man. Okay.